Okay, so this video, I talked about this in a previous video about how the whole Harvey Weinstein case, like a lot of them bitches were like clearly just trying to get money out the motherfucker. A lot of them they're just fucking hookers. Now, I mean, you can immediately look at this girl right here and tell like just from this picture alone, she is at least she is at least an 8 just from the starting picture of this video. So I want to walk through how they're gonna try to like they're really reaching for straws to try to prove that this Harvey Weinstein motherfucker was just like this brutal fucking rapist bully in the fucking in the business world. Let's just watch this shit and walk through it.
This is Melissa Thompson. It's September 2011, and the 28-year-old is in the Weinstein Company offices in New York City. She's here to pitch her tech startup company's new video platform, and as part of the demo, she's recording the meeting.
All right, hello, Melissa Thompson.
Melissa has agreed to talk.
Yeah, see, that's her now. That's what the bitch looks like now. So it's clear to say she has hit the wall. Okay, she's still not a whore on the right. In case you can't tell, that's her on the right now. She's still not like completely broken down, fucked up, horrible. But you can tell from before. Let's go to what she looked like before. This is what she looked like before.
Up company's new video platform, and as part of the demo, she's
watch her stand up. Look at the body. Look, bad, and that's what she is now. Chopped off her hair, gained at least 60 pounds, and just look at her face. Her face is worn down and a wrinkle and it's getting fucked up. It's like she's another one of those basic thoughts who is running around the world trying to get just trying to get any money she can out of any man from her past when she used to be desirable.
Melissa has agreed to talk me through it. She's expecting a meeting with the marketing team, but Weinstein arrives alone, asks staff for privacy, and locks the door.
Okay, see, now all that shit, we don't know if that shit was true or not. It could have been, I don't know, or maybe they had discussed that they might meet alone earlier. Because you know how bitches are. Look at her glass. She got all Coach glasses right there. Look, bitches like her. You'll see by the end of this video, like her whole goal is to get money out of men. That is her goal. And she probably was not a successful flat-out prostitute. She probably tried it a couple times and just never told anybody. So that this was her next path in life. The bitch was clean. She could she knew how to read and she wasn't fat. That's all it takes for women to fall into that category.
She says that a few hours after this, he raped her.
Correct. All right, hello, Melissa Thompson.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
Now watch how gangster she's gonna pull this shit later on when she's trying to sell her shit to him.
I was thinking, okay, he's hugging me. What do I do now?
Okay, now who hugged who for? Look.
Thinking I have to be a little bit more vigilant of this.
Look at her. She is fucked up. Like just look at her in this still shot versus what she used to look like. That bitch belongs in some she is fucked up. She can't get any more money out of men, so now she's trying to dig up anything she can from her past to get some money out of it. She got paid for this interview. She probably got paid a solid $10,000 just to do this interview on a name like Harvey Weinstein. Probably $10,000 or $20,000. If she will make up anything she can make up to get that money.
Situation than I originally thought.
Melissa and Weinstein have met briefly once before, but this is their first formal encounter.
So I'll have to flirt with you.
Okay, look, he right off the bat, he asked her. See, now, if this motherfucker was a rapist or some shit, he would have said, may I please have permission to flirt with you, please? He flat out asked the bitch right up front. We'll see in a little bit. Her response, he pay attention to how gangster this shit was and how this bitch is trying to spin this as an alleged rape victim. He flat out asked the bitch while he didn't even know he was recorded, can I flirt with you? He didn't jump on her. He didn't grab her ass. He didn't put nothing in her drink. He asked the bitch, and you can even see his face. This motherfucker is pleasant about it. Like, bitch, you get the fuck up and leave if you want to. And her response is, we'll see in a little bit. Get the fuck out. See, right there. at least 40% of her credibility is thrown out the fucking window right there.
A little bit.
I'm not sure. Okay, then, all right, then I won't.
You see, and then I won't. he rolled with the punch. Bow.
What do you want?
No, it's okay. So
Yeah. So what do you want anyway? See, when she heard, what do you want anyway? She heard, I'm not gonna be able to get any money, so I better keep hanging out and try to dangle my pussy in hopes that he buys whatever dumb shit I'm selling. And this is why it keeps going. Because look, if the bitch was actually fearing for her life, she wouldn't have sat down in there in a pleasant mood and kept talking to the motherfucker. Okay, point blank. If she's on, because all right, because a lot of y'all know if a bitch is uncomfortable with you, she'll walk off of you in the middle of a park or wherever the fuck. She will walk off on you. She sat there because she thought she'd get some money out of you. That's what the fuck it was. One way or another, she's going to either dangle her sexuality or dangle a legit business deal in front of them and hope she'd get paid.
You have your hands in so many things, and you do so many things, so I have a lot to tell you.
every time that he towed the line of being inappropriate enough where I may have said something, he could sense it, and he pulled back and he changed the dynamic again.
That's bitch talk for that's bitch talk for just trying to get a beta idiot to follow her, still trying to be the victim. He could sense it. What the fuck just happened? And you got to remember, with video clips like this, they're gonna pull the most incriminating parts of the video they can fucking find. So this is the worst. This is the worst that went on. You got to remember that shit. When they put this shit on the news, they are gonna pull the worst parts that's gonna make Harvey Weinstein look the absolute worst. And this is the best they come up with. The bitch sitting there acknowledging that he can maybe flirt with her later. Look at the look at her face right now. Her look at her face is like, oh well, I know I'm selling bullshit, and now he doesn't think he can fuck me, so now I'm always screwed. I can't get any money out of this. That's look at her face right there.
See, I wanted to show a trailer. My movie. I have the Marilyn Monroe movie.
So let's talk about Marilyn Monroe movie. People who would be interested in that movie.
Look, smiling, leaning into him. Now, if y'all watch Jonathan Sharp, Jonathan Sharp actually broke down that body language shit. Leaning into him and smiling, looking up. She even tilted her head down and looking up at him.
That movie.
That's asserting that he's the fucking dominant one in the fucking room. Tilting her head down, looking up at him and smiling. Leaning in. Look, the bitch is leaning all into him. Like, are you, after she just played him like that? She is leaning in because that bitch is a fucking hooker. That's what the fuck she was. She's not on the street asking $50 for a blowjob hooker. She's manipulating strong men hooker. Strong financial men hooker. That's what the fuck she is. Look, she still smiled. If she was so scared and so frightened, why is this bitch smiling all up in his motherfucking face? For real. And look at the like counter beneath. 13,000. I down like this shit. 13,000 dislikes and 8,000 likes. So motherfuckers, and 3 million people watched it. So these motherfuckers know she was on some bullshit. Look, and then he responded, but I'm actually seriously having a conversation with you. So he
Okay, so
yeah, and see, we can do both. She never rejects the motherfucker. Why? Because she's trying to get some money about him.
what's target demographic? Okay, so we're gonna buy space. We're gonna buy ad space on Vogue.com.
Do you think you might have encouraged him?
And look, and she's just a dumbass woman on the left. I don't know if she's buying this shit or not because it's her job. But they're trying to uphype this shit that she was just some innocent damsel that was just prancing innocently in the woods, and then this big evil man came and tried to fucking hold her down and take her pussy. This beat ass bitch.
I purposely encouraged him. At first, I tried to, volley a bit with him. If he would make a comment, I would try to catch it and return it in a way that felt a little safer than the way he threw it at me.
Bullshit.
Now I see he's trying to.
She tried to return the comment in a way that wouldn't shut him down as long as she thought she could still get some money out of him. If it meant giving him a blowjob. That's why, we can flirt maybe later on. Yeah, see, maybe later on is code name, if you're not buying what I'm selling, I'll suck your dick and sell it to you. That's what that means.
In any way you can, move me into that zone of, comfortable then uncomfortable.
And this shit is so sad. Watch how fast you see her go from like a 8.5, 9 to a 4, to a 3 in one swoop. The bitch got chopped off hair, fat. She goes from sexy attorney looking bitch
moving into that zone of
to
comfortable then
fat beat ass single mother trash in one swoop.
and confused and vulnerable, and recognizing that he's powerful and I'm not, and that I need this deal from him, and he has the power to give it to me.
We can have like two.
See, that whole explanation infuriates me because see, if she was as scared as she thought she was good, if she was as scared, if she was as afraid as she's trying to claim she was afraid, she wouldn't have said the money wouldn't matter. Just point blank, the money would not fucking matter. If she was as afraid as she thought, as she's trying to lead on, look, fuck the money, though. I'm getting out of here because I'm uncomfortable. Point blank.
To win 2 VIP passes to the premiere in New York, and they have to like it. So now you're generating all these likes on your Facebook page.
Wow. Okay. And then I'm going to use your service.
Good.
On Marilyn Realm.
Good.
And then, you can sign me up. Tell your boss.
And so he's going from almost pulling a trigger on using this platform to then he put his hand up under the table, up my dress. I was trying to save face a bit.
Okay, so supposedly he's putting his hand up her dress. Now we don't know because we can't see shit. All right, now she is looking a little weird right now. We don't know what the fuck is going on for real. We don't. But now I will say this: based off of what she was saying up to this point, she never she was always leading on yeah maybe I don't know maybe we could flirt later so so any guy who gets that response from and she knows this is true, but she's trying to spin it to play some victim role to get paid off of it. She knows it's true. If you keep leading the guy on, well, I don't know, maybe. She's not 12, okay? She knows what the fuck she's doing. So she never actually rejected the motherfucker or shut him down or anything. Because she's a fucking hooker. Now, I'm not doubting she doesn't find him attractive. I'm sure she doesn't find him physically attractive on a standpoint of getting raw dogged on the couch behind him. But she's a fucking hooker. Her pussy, this is what I say in older videos. Women's vaginas and women's brains are on 2 different levels. Her vagina wants to fuck him simply by default because he is a successful, powerful man and she's trying to get some money. Her pussy wants to fuck him. Her brain is like, I don't know. But her pussy wants to see. And that's why she kept leading with, maybe okay, now perfect example. Let's say this same bitch had got approached by some McDonald's worker flipping burgers, and he came up to her, and she's like, I'm not interested, thank you. I guarantee you that'd be her fucking response. I'm not interested, thank you. But no, I promise you that'd be your response. But with Harvey Weinstein, no, he doesn't get, I'm not interested, I'm not interested, thank you. He gets, maybe later. Why? Because maybe later is, maybe I get some money out you.
First, I was trying to kind of manage the situation. There was a combination of confidence and naivety.
See, look, she's even struggling to make herself convincingly look like a victim in all this. She's reaching.
Me too. This dynamic that we see now.
Look, watch this. Touching it. Look, if she was so uncomfortable, supposedly he had his hand up on her dress. I don't know what the fuck is. You can't see it, so I'm not believing this shit. But if she was so uncomfortable, if she was so much in danger of her fucking life, why the fuck would she do this? Watch.
Data's so hot, right?
What's that?
Data's so hot.
It is hot.
Data's so hot. Data's so hot. And get the fuck out of here. Like, are you fucking serious? This bitch is a fucking hooker. And her female hooker instincts had to kick in at some point.
Data's so hot, right?
And you gotta remember, this is for a news channel. So they dug up, they cut and clipped the most damning parts they can find. And this is the best they could come up with. This is the best they could come up with. It's fucking comedy.
It is hot.
A little bit. A little high. It's a little high. That's a little high.
So okay, so at this point, she just acknowledged the motherfucker's feeling her up, right? And she's going, "Oh, that's a little high. I'm just a little comfortable, but you can still feel me there. That's still fine." He said, "Get the fuck. She's a fucking whore, man. Get this fucking bitch out of here."
So another thing I was thinking is, Sarah. I don't know how much you were involved, but the Sarah Jessica Parker movie with Skyrocket. Some kind of app thing.
Look, rubbing her arm. She's supposedly scared for her. Like the front door is right next to her. And she ain't said nothing. Look, there is nothing about her that is uncomfortable. Okay, not in the sense of being afraid. She ain't said stop. She ain't said look. He is rubbing her fucking arm. I don't know if you can see that shit in the clip. Watch this shit.
The Sarah Jessica Parker movie with Skyrocket.
Look, rubbing her fucking arm. That's his hand at the bottom of the screen. Rubbing her arm on camera. And if she was uncomfortable, she could have said something. She would have just picked up her laptop and went to the other side of the room and tried to sell the shit to him. She would have made up she would not sit. Okay, how many times do you think a random bitch would let a dude working at a gas station do some shit like that to her and keep sitting there, but she don't want to fuck him? How many times do you think this shit would happen? And keep sitting there. You see what I'm saying? See how full of shit this is?
I don't know, never mind. It's like a buy the look, where they wanted to, in the trailer, they wanted people to be able to buy her clothing, so they partnered with Outlook and whatever Blue Fly. Okay, whatever. I can do that too.
I tried to keep it on script in terms of pitching him to product, but
He was still touching you on the shoulder.
he was still touching me on the
What's running
shoulder.
through your head as that's happening?
What do I do? How did I get myself here? I lost.
What do you do? Bitch, you get the fuck up and you walk away. You say something. You must not be that smart. Okay, if the bitch if the bitch is so stupid she can't think of that, she doesn't need to be selling that shit. She doesn't need to be working. The bitch needs to be at some fucking mental hospital or something. If she's so dumb she can't figure that out.
Lost my train of thought, and I was trying so hard to gain back my own mental footing. At some point, his whole affect changed, and he looked like a predator.
He looked like a predator. Shut the fuck up, you fat bitch.
Dark.
What would you say to someone who might watch that and say,
Okay, this bitch is so fucking trifling. I can see, okay, like I said, I'm not saying bitches don't get raped. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying every bitch that gets raped makes it up. Because there is some motherfuckers out there who they'll do it to a bitch. But this shit is fucking reaching. Like, seriously. Up until now, okay, let's put all the facts together. He started off flat out by asking can he flirt with her. She said not now, maybe later. So okay, so that's not no. And you know how bitches are. Like if they know when they're giving you breadcrumbs and trails and shit to come after them. So she clearly says not now, maybe later. Tee-hee. Later, she's like leaning up in this motherfucker's face, smiling. She fucking reaches over and touches him. She confirms that, oh yeah, that's so hot, isn't it? Yeah. At this point, there is no reason for him to believe that she doesn't want to fuck. And she knows it. And any other bitch knows it. And show this video to a bitch. And she goes, oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, she knew exactly what she was doing. Fat bitch.
She was flirting with him. Is that what you see when you watch it?
It was more tricky than I think it's possible to judge from looking at it.
Look, it's impossible to judge from looking at it. We're seeing the most damning clips they could come up with, and this is the best they had. This is the best. Showing the bitch lead him on. That's the best shit they could. Get the fuck out of here.
Wall Street before I went to business school, and I worked in an environment that was heavily male-dominated. I thought I could handle it. I had never met anyone that I couldn't handle until Harvey Weinstein.
Look, now at this point, I'm fully convinced. See, the reason why she's trying to record it is she's trying to get any damning thing against him to blackmail him into paying her at this point. That's where I'm. That's just that is where I am completely. And like I said, I'm not trying to just demonize bitches. I'm not trying to do that because there are guys out there who do rape bitches and it's fucked up and they beat bitches up and all that. This video, I don't see any of that. All I see in this video is a gold digging prostitute hooker trying to get money out him one way or another, and she's gonna set all the fucking traps she can set for him. I feel sorry for Harvey Weinstein in this case, for real. From this video, I feel sorry for him. Because he don't know where it's going to come from next. A bitch doing this.
When you go to the kitchen, you adjust the angle of the computer.
Look at her.
Why?
See, back then, yeah, she was a solid. She was solid. I say, you're not gonna catch her from the best angles. It's some shitty laptop. But look at her. She back then she was a solid. I say solid 8, 8.5, 9, depending on where you live and where you're from. No one would turn her down for sex.
I was losing the ability to control the situation and keep it professional, so I had entered that fight or flight.
So hold on, my dumb ass was talking throughout that. I want to play that back.
The ability to control.
Go to the kitchen. You adjust the angle of the computer. Why?
I knew that I was losing the ability to control the situation and keep it professional, so I had
losing control, bitch. Leave. See, this is the next level of where bitches are fucked up, especially professional career bitches. Professional career bitches really get confused their own worth as a human over their work and their career. Like they really get it confused and they get it wrong pretty much every single time. Pretty much every single time. If she truly valued herself and she was this afraid, walk the fuck out the front door, you dumb hoe. It's not rocket science, you dumb bitch. Get the fuck up, get on them fucking hooves, and walk the fuck out. It's not like he wasn't wielding a 9mm Glock, or this motherfucker, he's not some working out dude, or he's not blocking the door. He's chilling. The windows look at the window. Windows wide open. Who knows can see in there, in the motherfucker. This motherfucker is not caging this bitch up. He got the window and the lamp on. Make sure everybody can see in that bitch. The lamp's on with the window open. So everybody's like Dave Chappelle. He said, he was going to jack off in the window so everybody knows he's home at a certain time. So everybody knew, nope, Dave Chappelle was in the window. That's what this shit is. He got the light. He has the lamp and the window wide open so motherfuckers can see in. This bitch is not This is a dumbass hoe. That's what it is.
Entered that fight or flight mode, and I was.
Yeah, she's in fight or flight mode. Look at her. Look at her. She is definitely in fight or flight mode.
I had.
Look at her.
Entered that fight or flight mode.
This is fight or flight. She is just terrified right now, getting comfortable. She is just terrified. Fight or flight. Get the fuck out of here. Dumb bitch. Look, let me just pop my Snapple open.
It's 3:34.
Go.
And,
Get the fucking idiot.
30 trip I could grab.
Were you under the impression that meeting was to close the deal, potentially?
Yes. So it wasn't at 10 p.m. It wasn't an invitation to.
Okay, yeah. So see, with that being said, right there, she just explained this to anybody who has any intellectual prowess. She just explained, okay, her goal was to get the deal done. Okay, so this means that the bitch has priority issues right there. Okay, so let's say it's one of two things. Either one, she values her job over her own safety, which is completely fucking ridiculous. Or two, she knows she's getting ready to sell this shit one way or another to him. Whether if it means fucking for it. She knows it. So she just told on herself right there. Because why else, if she's so terrified, where they had to put the bitch on, what channel is this? They had to put you on, Sky News. They got 2 million subscribers, so it must be somewhat legit. If the bitch was so terrified where they had to put the bitch on fucking Sky News about it. Look, you are fucked up. If you willing to put your life, if you're so scared for your well-being that you're ready to put it all on the line for a fucking deal, you need to go to a fucking mental hospital, bitch, because your priorities are fucked up.
To come to his hotel room, it was invitation to a hotel lobby that was within blocks of the office, and so that to me felt much safer than being alone with him in his office.
Melissa says Weinstein came to the hotel lobby and told her to follow him. She assumed they were going to a conference room, but it was Weinstein's hotel room. There, she says, he raped her.
Do the math on it. I'm not saying I'm not saying he didn't, because the reality of it is we don't see it. But I mean, look at it. Look at what you just seen. Does any of this shit say this motherfucker's getting ready to choke a bitch down against her will? She's screaming, probably trying to kick and shit, or whatever. I mean, does anything? There is nothing in his demeanor about this whole situation. And like I said, again, these were the worst clips they can find that try to demonize the fuck out of you. Nothing about that. There is nothing in it. If anything, I feel more sorry for Harvey Weinstein in this particular situation.
If I would try to fight myself away from him, he would then move around into a place where he could block me in somewhere, and he's a big...
You see, okay, now, and also do the math on this. See, now she's saying all this shit, which I don't know is true or not. Let's be real, because like I said, like from the previous example, we couldn't see if his hand was really going up her skirt or not. She was just saying this shit. But do the math on it. Okay, the bitch came over alone, set up with the motherfucker, sat back, had a Snapple, and was talking about how shit was hot, and he could flirt with her later and all this shit. So keep in mind, she never actually says, no, I'm not interested. Please don't touch me. I'd rather sit over here. None of that. None of that. From the worst of the worst clips they can find. From the worst of the worst clips, she was leading the motherfucker on. Okay? So if she's so scared and so terrified, oh my God, he's such a powerful man. Oh my God. And then the next motherfucking day, he offers you to come up to his room, and bitch, you go up there again? Get the fuck out of here, man. See, this is the same shit like the Bill Cosby shit. Now I got my own. I'll probably do a Bill Cosby video another time, because that is a little bit more intricate, my views on it. But in the end of it, it's the same shit. The bitch thought she'd get some money out of it. She didn't get any money out of it. So she probably ran around for the next 5 years trying to tell everybody what he did to her to try to get somebody to pay for an interview. That's what the fuck happened.
Individual. And
why would you go back up there after you was oh, I was so terrified, and he knew he was strong and powerful, and I was in fight or flight. Think about that. Think about it. Okay, all right. If I go over a friend of mine's house and there's a dog that's just fucking wild and shit, and I'm scared of that motherfucker, I'm not getting ready to go back over there. Okay. Especially alone with the damn dog. No, I'm not getting ready to, No. Why the fuck did she go back? Because she was trying to get paid. That's why. Dumb fat hoe.
I constantly felt trapped, no matter where I turned, or he cornered me over and over again.
Melissa's business meeting.
Look at her. She looks like a miniature bathtub. The bitch is fucked up. And I'm sure I knew they turned the comments off. I knew they turned the comments off because I know she was getting roasted in the comments for this shit. I know she was getting roasted. I know they was roasting her so bad they had to turn that shit off. Probably got overloaded. Probably crashed YouTube. Look at the bitch.
And the alleged rape are part of a class action lawsuit against Weinstein and others connected to him. That's white collar talk for nobody believed her. Okay, the fact that she had to do a class action lawsuit meant that she tried a lawsuit on her own. Not long after that happened, she tried it on her own, and no attorney would take it. So then what happened was a bunch of other bitches got together, filed it. She jumped into the class action lawsuit, and now her name is on it. So it added at least some validity to her name for motherfuckers who didn't see stupid shit like this. To have known what was happening.
Look at her. Look at what she looks like. This bitch is fucking.
People been more vocal and not said, yeah, that's Harvey. Or, yeah, we have to live with that. You don't. We don't have to live with things that are illegal and abusive, and we don't have to.
Bitch, you never had to live with it. You chose to go over there and live with it. You chose to go back. Get the fucking. This is fucking comedy gold. We shouldn't have to live with it. Bitch, you never had to live with it. Nobody chained you up and brought you over there against your will. You chose to go live with it. See, women hate making their own choices. Because if you leave at the typical woman to make her own choice in life, she is going to make the worst possible decision on the planet. She's going to. She's going to need a man to come step up and fix it. And guess who the man is in this? The attorney fighting the class action lawsuit. That's who the man is that's going to come save it. Because she probably tried to blackmail him. I guarantee she probably tried to blackmail him on the low. And he looked at this shit and laughed at it. She went to probably about 15 different attorneys. They all looked at it and laughed throughout the room. Then she had to hop on a class action lawsuit. That's what the fuck happened. I guarantee you.
We don't have to live with being raped when we think we're going to a business.
We don't have to live with being raped going to a business meeting. Bitch, first off, you weren't even close to being raped in the first. If anything, you was leading the motherfucker on like you was trying to get fucked. Second off, you went back to the motherfucker's place the next night. Man, this dumb fat bitch out of here.
In a statement, Harvey Weinstein's lawyer Benjamin Brafman said, "Several respected journalists and trustworthy individuals have seen the entire video. The video, when viewed in its entirety, in context and not in select excerpts, even with the select excerpts, it's still laughable. You still gotta laugh at it. When you look at it without them trying to demonize it the whole time, it's still laughable." Yeah, and he said, "Look, demonstrates that demonstrates that there is nothing forceful but casual, if not awkward, flirting from both parties." I agree with him, and I don't like many. I've only met one lawyer in my life who I've ever naturally liked. I felt like he was a decent dude. He's close to my age, and he's from Cincinnati, where I'm from, and I met him in Dayton, Ohio. And he's the only dude I ever met who I genuinely felt like was a decent dude. And I don't even like most attorneys, but I agree with this Benjamin Brafman, whatever his name is. That says exactly what the fuck happened. But casual,
exactly.
If not awkward flirting from both parties. Anything short of that is intended to make Mr. Weinstein appear inappropriate and even exploitative.
Yeah.
It was produced by Ms. Thompson to bolster her position in a civil lawsuit seeking money.
Exactly.
This is a further attempt to publicly disgrace Mr. Weinstein for financial gain, and we will not stand for it. Facts do matter.
Yeah.
Sky News has not paid Melissa for the video, nor did she request it.
That bitch was looking for. Okay, look, see, that's called. See, that is white bitch maneuver. The fact that she didn't request it. See, what that was is her goal was to do this. If she gets one interview out there that could go viral, that's gonna. And then on top of that, she doesn't request money on that first one. It's gonna make her look better. So then other interviewing people will come up to her, offering her money, offer even more money because her story seems to be golden and genuine. That was the move why she didn't ask for money. Okay, initially with Sky News, that was exactly why she did it. And I guarantee you, she probably had Sky News sign a contract saying that she probably had Sky News create a contract stating that they had to say that in the interview at some point that she never asked for money. I guarantee you, because that's a money move. That's an investment move on her behalf. But look at this bitch. That's what the hoe looks like now, and let's look back to what she looked like back then. You see, it's real funny. It's real funny. We don't hear anything about rapes or anything like that back when she was looking like this. But when she looks like but now when she looks like this and all the men have gone and dried up, now it's always funny with women. Once they've officially lost as woman, like what she is now, she is a loser of woman now. And it's home. Let's get the full body shot. See, like now, there is no reason for any man to go out his way to even pick up a pencil for her. See, it's real funny when they end up like this. Now it's feminism, the male patriarchy, blah, 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 blah. I guarantee you, back when she looked like this, you ain't hear none of that coming out of her mouth. Because she didn't care. Why? Because she was winning as a woman. That's why. Let's look at that full body again. Back when she was a fucking, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever the fuck. Look at that body there. See, I guarantee you, back when she looked like that, You didn't hear a peep about feminism, male dominated. You didn't hear a fucking peep about it because she was winning. That's why. And now she looks like this. Now all men are evil. I'm on 5 different antidepressants. 5 cats. I got 3 babies by 8 different men. I've been pumped and up I don't know how many times. I'm just fucked up. See, now it's, oh, the world is so evil. And oh my God. Fucking fat bitch.